this is a good question. How was your last experience at a video store? It was kind of sad, to be honest with you, because if I would have known that they were my Blockbuster, because I love Blockbuster and I do a lot of stuff on Blockbuster, but I will admit, like, mom and pop video stores are where it was at. That's where I rented most of the good stuff. And you know, it was weird because I lived in this one area and there was a small mom and pop video store where this woman, it was her business. She ran it. And, so like I would help her. This is also where some of my love of movies come from. I would help her. I would do stuff for her. I would like clean the store. I would run errands for her. I'd run her money to the bank because the bank was right up the road. It was a small town. I live in a small town. And, it eventually it closed up because there was no more business. And we moved away into another small town, and our closest video store was a Blockbuster. So I rented Blockbuster for years and years. And that's also one of the reasons why I love Blockbuster so much, because it was like the last remaining video store I ever went to. But like I started going less and less because I was finding less and less. And so like, I went one time and I really couldn't find nothing. And I had become friendly with the manager there. And I was just like, we talked about Netflix. And I was like, I just don't like scrolling through Netflix, because it was when Netflix was doing DVDs by mail and not so much streaming. I was like, I just don't really like strolling through a website to find a movie. I like looking through the store, I like to look through, and I get to find that that day. And then like a week later, it closed. And it was like, that's when everything started going out for Blockbuster. And it was just kind of sad. And it sucked. It really did suck. And that's one of the reasons why I miss video stores so much. And it says, I regret latching onto Netflix when it became a thing. I really miss Blockbuster. So do I. But like I was talking about earlier, like once my Blockbuster closed down, that was kind of like my only option was to rent from Netflix to do that. So that's where I went to. And then, eventually, that kind of became boring. And plus I have my own, I mean, if you see some there and then over here, there's like the whole wall. I have my own collection. So I kind of just was like, why am I renting all these? I just start buying more. So that's what I did. I do miss video stores, looking at the movie covers and being with the staff who were all my friends. Yes. That's the thing, is like, it was like, it's a hard feeling to describe once you go to a video store. And like, it's almost like a comic book store too. If you've ever been to a comic book store, because I used to collect comics as well. But like once you go in and you start searching and you get to know the people that work there and everything, it's kind of like YouTube. It's kind of like one of the reasons why I do YouTube as well too, because like you get to meet people with the same likes and interests and find things that you like and you can talk to about, and they gear you toward this, they gear you toward that, and it's something fascinating and interesting about it. And I think maybe that's why so many of us also do YouTube, that we're into like video stores and physical media and stuff, is because it's kind of like that, and like comic books too. It's kind of like that community that you build around all those people. And I think that's something that also a lot of us, since everything's gone online, a lot of us miss that in the real world. When we go out to stores, we don't have that same kind of interaction that we once had. I think that works like that. I really do.
Every state of the nation, the red, white, and blue, we're bringing the blockbuster difference to you.
The newest release is the biggest selection.
America, we're coming in your direction. Show us your cards, America.
If all you want is everything, check out the selection at Blockbuster Video. Thousands and thousands of quality movies. It's why millions of Americans show us their cards every week, and we show them everything we've got.
Take you down the street to the farthest star.